that little bitch on my dictate. I'm not really with that. He said, she said. I run it in trap like relay, get it to the mail like eBay. He said, she said, ask that little bitch on my dictates. I'm not really with that. He said, she said, I'm not running in trap like relay, get it to the mail like eBay. He said, she said, ask that little bitch on my dictates. I'm not really with that. He said, she said, running in trap like relay, get it to the mail like eBay. I wake up, I put on my clothes, time to go check me a roll. You can't tell me shit to me, nothing, I really turn nothing to something. Nothing is love. I used to be broke like a bitch, I was hurt, I was ugly. These bitches, they ain't wanna touch me, now none of these niggas can touch me. The time that you thought I was spending alone, I was working the phone. The time that you thought I was bugging, I was just stacking my money. Yeah, the time that you thought I was down and out, I was not in the drought. I get the dope and ship it out, American gangster. I know Victoria's Secret, I got the key to the streets. I got some niggas be trapping, they wanted, they coming to me. Look, that bitch said she want me to fuck her just like I be fucking the beat. I told her that me and my niggas gon' be there 2:45. My diamonds come away from the miners and I run the street with some lions. I trap like I want me a Kanye and rap like I want me a Ray. Don't say no shit on the internet, you ain't gon' say to my face. Look, these industry niggas be pussy and I'm trying to give you a taste. She said, ask that little bitch on my dictates. I'm not really with that. He said, she said, running the trap like relay, get it to the mail like eBay. He said, she said, ask that little bitch on my dictates. I'm not really with that. He said, she said, running the trap like relay, get it to the mail like eBay. Trapping, that's my reputation. I like rapping, that's my reputation. I like flipping cars, reputation. Yeah. They know me, they know my reputation. I like kissing bitches, reputation. I'm dismissing bitches, reputation. Flipping money, reputation. They know me, they know my reputation. I am too fucking dog, reputation. I'm gon' swing first, reputation. I might kill her first, reputation. They know me, they know my reputation. Biker jeans, reputation. I turn my grandma's house to trap house, that's my reputation. I got court cases, shell cases, reputation. Lord, they know me, they know my reputation, bitch. She said, ask that little bitch on my dictates. I'm not really with that. He said, she said, running the trap like relay, get it to the mail like eBay. He said, she said, ask that little bitch on my dictates. I'm not really with that. He said, she said, running the trap like relay, get it to the mail like eBay. He say, she say, he say, he said, she say, he said, she say. I'm not really with that. He said, she say. I'm not really with that. He said, she say. Hello. He say, she say. Okay. Ask that little bitch on my dictates. I'm not really with that. He said, she say. Running it trap like relay, get it through the mail like eBay. He say, she say. Why they visit like the talk a lot? He said, she say. Why these niggas like to talk a lot? He say, she say, he said, she say. I'm not really with that. He said, she say. Why these niggas like to talk a lot? Why do bitches like to talk a lot? Yeah, he say, she say, he said, she say. Nah. Hey, we ain't got no real fake on that way. Yeah.
What's good, everybody? Came right back in. I came right back in. I had to touch on this topic. Y'all know how we do. I gotta get this topic. But I want to explain something. Well, I want to touch on something as far as dealing with Kanye West that I feel a certain part that's being misrepresented, misunderstood, and just let's just check it out. All right, now everybody know that Kanye West met with Donald Trump today. A lot of us don't like Donald Trump, but this right here not even about him. We're gonna break down the Kanye West meeting with Donald Trump video. We're gonna break down most of it. And along the video, I'm gonna explain something that I know, like dealing with, coming from here to the streets of Chicago. One thing I want to say before we even get into it, y'all, we know just being in the industry, all right, we could say, and we could say it because we know it. Kanye West have been on a lot of coonery. We know that. That's, what's understood, not even need to be said. We understand that and we know it. So, but this right here, this is on a different level because the message he's trying to bring. A lot of you, and especially a lot of celebrities. You hear a lot of celebrities say Kanye West, he on some coon, he cooning, and all right, especially Snoop Dogg. If y'all notice, Snoop Dogg, he's basically in the shadows. He's one of Kanye West's main haters. For some reason, he feel this strong need to just attack Kanye West and do it from the shadows, from the background. But why is he doing it? I'm gonna tell y'all why he's doing it. I've met Snoop. I have met Kanye West. I know Kanye West. Check this out. The reason they say Kanye West is cooning, I'm talking about the other celebrities, is because Kanye West going to the White House. Now, if we stop and think right there, that's not a reason to hate him, but because a lot of them do. Like we had Snoop go to the White House, we had Jay-Z and Beyonce go to the White House, but what did they go for? Every time you hear Snoop mention his visit to the White House, he talk about how he smoked weed with Obama, which is unimportant. Jay-Z and Beyonce, these are musical celebrities. I mean, they want us to take that serious. Now, here's on the flip side. We take Kanye West, a guy that the mainstream media, every time, basically, when they put something out on him, they put it out to be negative. But that's their job. That's what they do. But what Kanye West is doing, Kanye West is using the mainstream media to get his message out. Here's how I know it. We know he in the music industry, which is tightly controlled. Television industry, whatever, reality show, whatever. It's tightly controlled, all wrapped up in one. Now, he know that if he publicly, so to speak, come out and say the things that he's saying, let's use what he said in his concert. The reason they start tripping when he was on stage. Let's use that for an example. Now, if he would have just came out, even if he would have put it in a song, and we all know that damn near everything Kanye West dropped get heard. If he would have put that, what he said on that stage in the song, it's a possibility we'd have never heard the song. But the fact that he done it with today's technology at a concert where everybody can go live, and he did what he did and he said what he said, which you won't even hear too many celebrities even touching on him on what he said, period, going nowhere near it. They won't go nowhere near it. They won't speak on none of those things. Now, at the same time, here it is. Today, Kanye West went up in the White House and he spoke on the pardon and the release of Larry Hoover. Some of you may know who Larry Hoover is, some of you may not. But Larry Hoover is a man that's that was no different from a lot of us black men that come up out of our neighborhoods, our communities. He came up, he went through the struggle, and he became the man he is today. Everybody grow, but that man has a positive grip, not just on the black community, not just on the city of Chicago, on a lot of parts of this country. And they know it. That's one of the reasons they want to keep him locked up. And it's all a political game. So what Kanye West is doing is using the mainstream media to get his message out. That's what he's doing. So of course we're gonna see a lot of, I'm talking about on the real topics, like such as what he mentioned today. He went in there and he didn't go in there, well, I don't know what else they talked about, but I'm talking about this particular part right here on a man that the United States government locked up and just trying to lock him up for the rest of his life. We see people do way more worse crimes than what Larry Hoover been charged for. We see it all the time, and they for some reason see daylight again. The United States government claimed that they want the black community to rise, to have the same resources that a lot of other races have inside this country. If that's true, why wouldn't they give the black community people that will strengthen our community? Why wouldn't they do it? Simply because they don't want that. So we're gonna break down some of this Kanye West meeting with the president, with Trump, and see what it's about. Do it.
Jim Brown, greatest of all time. Kanye, it's great to be with you. And these are two friends of mine, and Kanye's been a friend of mine for a long time. And Jim came out of nowhere and he said, I like what the president's doing a long time ago. And we met, right? And I just appreciate it very much. And, you know, if you look at the employment numbers, if you look at the median income, if you look at every single indicator, we're keeping our promise. Thank you. I like North Korea too. Yeah. Well, he's turned out to be good. Dialogue. We had a little dialogue. And the Secretary of State just came back. Mike just came back from North Korea. We saw. What in an alternate universe, I am him. Unabomber, Al-Qaeda operatives, NAS coders, Oklahoma City bomber, things I mentioned. How old is he? How old? 68. 68 years old.
Okay, now I'm pausing right there because they finna get into a discussion about a very important man that most of us feel should be released from prison.
Really, the reason why they imprisoned him is because he started going positive for the community. He started showing that he actually had power, that he wasn't just one of a monolithic voice, that he could wrap people around. So there's theories that there's infinite amounts of universe and there's alternate universe. So it's very important for you to get Hoover out, because in an alternate universe, I am him. And I have to go and get him free because he was doing positive inside of Chicago, just like how I moved back to Chicago. And it's not just about you know, getting on stage and being an entertainer and having a monolithic voice that's forced to be a specific party. You know, people expect that.
See, now this where we're able to differentiate the difference in what celebrities do. See, we'll see a lot of celebrities come up here and promote whatever they're doing, promote, brainwashes, lie to us, all of that. But we seldomly see them doing things like this. I know personally, I'm telling y'all the truth, I know personally that what he's doing is real. I'm talking about on this right here, on this part, on getting Larry Hoover released as a free man. Let him see daylight. Let the man see daylight.
You're black, you have to be Democrat. I've had conversations that basically said that welfare is the reason why a lot of black people end up being Democrats. They say, you know, first of all, it's a limit to amount of jobs. So the fathers lose the jobs and they say, we'll get you more money for having more kids in your home. And then we got rid of the mental health institutes in the 80s and the 90s, and the prison rates just shot up. And now you have Chirac, what people call Chirac, which is actually our murder rate is going down by 20% every year. Just talking to the superintendent.
Let me just pause it right there. Let me tell y'all how much of a positive influence that Larry Hoover had, the guy that Kanye West is currently speaking on. And it's no secret, I've told y'all numerous of times that I've been in prison. But let me tell you about an experience that I had in prison, dealing with Larry Hoover. Now, I was in the same prison with him. I can recall a time where another prison miles away in the same state of Illinois, where it just erupted all into war. They came to the prison that we was in, flew this man in a helicopter. They couldn't stop the war in the prison. They flew this man in a helicopter to another prison just to stop the war. So we know if that man have that much positive influence on stopping people from killing each other absolutely for no reason, what can he do on the street? But gain the support of every community. Every community.
Met with Michael Sachs, that's Rom's right-hand man. So I think it's the bravery that helps you beat this game called life. You know, they try to scare me to not wear this hat. My own friends, but this hat, it gives me power in a way. You know, my dad and my mom separated, so I didn't have a lot of male energy in my home. And also, I'm married to a family that, you know, not a lot of male.
See, what we can do is let's just block out and throw out the window the scam as far as the Democrat and the Republican. We ain't even here for that. We here solely for Kanye West going to the White House and speaking on the fact of freeing Larry Hoover. That's what we need. And that's for real. Y'all hear me all the time say, man, we need kings up here. We need brothers up here. We need men, period, from every race to step up, make a change in our community. We're not seeing that nowadays. This brother right here, that Kanye West sitting inside the White House talking about, if this man hit the street, y'all, I guarantee you, every state inside America, and I mean it, every single state inside America, as far as crime, will change.
Energy going on. That's beautiful, though. But there's times where, it's something about, I love everyone, right? But the campaign I was for just didn't make me feel as a guy that didn't get to see my dad all the time, like a guy that could play catch with his son. There was something about when I put this hat on, it made me feel like Superman. You made a Superman. That's my favorite superhero. And you made a Superman cape. For me, also as a
These videos are for educational purpose. Wake my people up. You know?
guy that looks up to you, looks up to rapper, looks up to American industry guys, non-political, no put the beep on it, however you want to do it, 5 seconds delay, and just goes in and gets it done. Right now, you gave me the heart to go to Adidas because at Adidas, when I went in 2015, we were a $14 billion company losing.
I'm gonna stop it right there because we ain't, into the promoting and all that. I came, I wanted y'all to be just know what's going on. To know what's going on. Like I said, we're gonna hear a lot of celebrities come up and say, no, yeah, Lynn RH, that's what they want us to think. All right, let's forget about the fact that he's so-called supporting Trump. We ain't even worried about that. We ain't even worried about that. Let's pay attention to what he's doing alongside of that. He's using the mainstream media to get his message out. The reason I know he's doing that because he's saying and doing things that we don't see no celebrity doing, not even celebrities from our own community. We don't see Jennifer Hudson doing it. I'm talking about me because I'm from Chicago. I'm just naming celebrities from Chicago. We don't see Jennifer Hudson doing it. We don't see Common doing it. We don't see Chance the Rapper doing it. We don't see the guy, the WWE wrestler that was married to Jennifer Hudson doing it. And they all from Chicago. Look how many celebrities from Chicago that didn't even mention the Kanika Jenkins case. So we just got to be able to recognize and identify and know what's real and what's not. We're going to stumble and all of that. We're going to run into some brick walls. All of that. But, mainstream media gonna put it out, especially when you're doing positive, because they get their orders. Believe it or not, I want y'all to know this. Every mainstream media network that we have today on television, they get their stories directly from the Pentagon. Why do you think they all report the same thing? Their stories get handed down to them. They do a few stories in the neighborhood. I'm talking about what they consider to be their main stories, like the political stuff that they constantly hammering into us every day. Y'all, if we block that stuff out, I'm talking about not just that, a lot of stuff they doing to us. If we can block it out, I'm talking about really, really block it out. block it out and live the way we want to live, I believe it'll be a whole lot better. Y'all can check the please go and check the Kanye West and the Donald Trump interview out and do some research on Larry Hoover. And you're not human. You don't make mistakes. That's what make us. That's what teaches us. That's what prepare us, shape and mold us to whoever we become. Our mistakes. Think about that. Our mistakes is what make us because we learn from it. We learn from it. We either go with the mistake or we go against it. I got love for all of y'all that be rocking with us over here. I really mean that. On that note, I'm finna punch up out of here. Before I get up out of here, let's bring Kiara Coles home. One love, y'all. I'm out.
If you don't like fire, still love you. Just know your favorite rapper's in trouble. Try to put me on a leash like a dog with a muzzle. I'm still gon' hustle. I was born in the struggle. Y'all say they great, but they average. They ain't never lost it, cause they ain't never have it. And everybody claim to be a savage. If it wasn't no guns, you would probably get your ass well. Yeah, fire is an enterprise. Get the spot jumping like a bunny, cause I'm energized. Who am I? I ain't even gotta emphasize. If you look me square in my eyes, you will realize I'm a force to be reckoned with. Cut your toes off. Any rapper try to step to this. What's a rookie to a veteran? Matter of fact, dummy, what's ignorance to intelligence? Y'all already know who the best is, and I ain't trying to hear shit like deaf kids. I just wanna stay fresh like baby powder and catch a bad bitch and suck a baby out of. Better cuff your chick or she dead meat. No child support, so this track is a dead beat. Flatline like coke, no razor blade. If you cut though, call me the ace of spade. You couldn't walk a mile up in my shoes. They too big like LeBron up in high school. That boy fire brighter than a lighthouse. I go to any arena and treat it like it's my house. That mean home court advantage like everywhere. Flow like gym shoes, I got every pair. My girl got a girlfriend and she love to share. She like for me to choke her, spank her, then pull her hair. I deserve a $6 million contract, cause I spit crack, watch the city catching contact. Police in my business trying to see who in my contact. Niggas hating on me, I can't see without the contacts. I just want the cheddar, 3 cheese pizza. Shorty say she don't like me, and me neither. Watch a nigga take over the real again. I can turn a stud chick into a girl again. No sweat, homes fire like Teflon. Leave your chest gone like some fake breasts on. You could never win if you take the same loss. No slave man, bitch, I took my chains off. With who? With me, bitch, I fight back. Ever try to bite a pit bull? Watch it bite back. If you try to think for yourself, they don't like that. They rather you become a savage up in Chirac and possibly get whacked. But me, I'ma get paid, cause I spit bars super sharp like a switchblade. About to shit on these rappers, first I got a bar. Rap game trying to call me the lifeguard. No obligation, this is my conversation. All whack rappers should be incarcerated. It's showtime, call me the best act. If you want more, then wait for the next track. Or run it back.